looking like Beetlejuice, but guys, I haven't slept. As you know, I really love karaoke. I even attempted R&B, that was a mistake. And then I was like, you know what, let me get back to my youth and sing some Depeche Mode. Any Depeche Mode fans in the audience? Depeche Mode, enjoy the silence. I probably should have been silent. They're in Romania. Don't feel bad. I didn't know either. Let me tell you guys how I found out that Depeche Mode's back on tour after, I don't know, 30, 40-year comeback. What's it been?
I surrender heart and soul, sacrifice to a higher goal. By a higher love.
I post these Depeche Mode videos, and I mean, I'm not anything special on YouTube, so like 300 views in like 2 hours, that's a lot. Well, fast forward, I get a friend request on Facebook. David Gahn, lead singer of Depeche Mode. I said, sure. Anyway, they sent me the friend request, and I declined the friend request. But then they send me a message, and they were like, hello, Toni. Just want to thank you for being a fan, and without people like you, we wouldn't be where we are today. And I'm like, this person's really taking it too far. So I took time out of my day to let this person have it. I mother them, and their replies are just very even toned, like, well, Toni, actually, they were calling me dear. They were like, well, dear, we don't understand, what the problem is. And, let me just show you guys. So I'm writing back, you ought to be ashamed of yourself. I go on and on, I'm just back and forth, like scolding this person. I go to report them to Facebook, and I stumble upon this thing on Facebook, on Google, saying that Facebook has this security feature in place that they'll do like a verification on the celebrity. If it's an official fan page, there'll be like a blue check mark. And I look at the message, and I'm like, David Gahn, blue check mark. And that looks a lot like the blue check mark that would indicate that this is the real David Gahn from Depeche Mode. Holy shit. Am I mortified? I've literally just told off David Gahn from Depeche Mode because this Facebook is obviously legit. I verified it. And now I'm like in a panic because I'm like, fuck, I may have just ruined. You okay, sir? Sir, is my story upsetting you? Because this is a true story. You may want to just listen to how it ends. Then it'll all make sense, okay, guys? I mean, who knows how big of an opportunity I have just blown with Depeche Mode after speaking to them like they were criminals. I mean, I right here, you can see it. In fact, Barry, put it up on the screen. You got to see this, where I accused Depeche Mode of a felony stalking. But I was just throwing out all this legal jargon, trying to scare this punk kid. Who now I'm like, all right, I think this is really Depeche Mode. So I call my ex-husband. Who else do you call when you get scared, right? Or nervous? I don't know what embarrassed. I don't think I was nervous. I think I was embarrassed. That's the word I would use. Like I said, guys, I am sleep deprived. So I call my ex-husband. I'm like, Sean, I pulled another David Copperfield incident. He's like, well, was it as bad as the Ronnie Turcotte that Secretariat statue at Belmont Park incident? I said, no, actually, no, I think it was worse. I said, listen to this. And I start reading him that. I know. That Depeche Mode, they won't leave me alone. And now Barry, he won't leave me alone. He's like, Toni, it's comedy, it's stand-up, it's not acting. You can't leave the stage with a cliffhanger. You gotta finish the joke, Toni. Where's the punchline? What have you learned in Blueprint? You're making me look bad. Now get back on the stage and finish the joke. Well, Barry, I'm like, look, you want me to finish this joke, you're gonna have to wheel me out on that stage in my bed. So anyway, I have been encouraged by my mentor, Barry Katz, to finish my performance. He said, just make sure the audience sees that you still look like Beetlejuice. I said, fuck, Barry. I look like Beetlejuice on crack. Like, this is beyond that at this point. Okay, I mean, he was right. He's right. So I pulled myself together. I didn't look like this. I put a little bit of makeup on, just a little bit. I didn't want Mr. Gone to think I was trying to impress him. I was ready. I was ready for this phone call. Phone rings. It was an international area code. Like I said, they're in Romania, so this was looking legit. This was looking like I have officially fucked up. But I'm like, you know what? I'm gonna make up for this mistake and just be myself, and we'll laugh about it later. So video call rings, and I hit answer and smiling. I'm just gonna show you guys, this is like the point in my joke where I'm gonna show you on stage the recorded Skype phone call with me and some guy in Nigeria who doesn't speak English claiming to be Depeche Mode. That's the real footage, guys. That's my fate. Like, I mean, look at that. You know, even I don't know what I was thinking in that moment. That right there, pause it. Barry, pause that right there. Perfect. That right there, guys. I see like every emotion in that face. That's like shock, anger, embarrassment, sadness. I can see sadness. I look like I'm gonna cry. So anyway, how am I gonna make up for the tragedy behind this whole thing? And then I thought, let's turn tragedy into comedy, as Barry Katz says, and all my friends. So I'm like, okay, I'm gonna have fun with this guy. So I pretend that I believe he's David Gone, and I ask if he would sing for me. Bless his heart, he was trying to sing Depeche Mode songs in whatever language it was. I don't know, but I mean, he had the rhythm. So then I asked him to dance for me. Okay, stand by, because we got this on tape, guys. Barry. There he is. There is our David Gone dancing. Yeah, the man who taught me how to dance. As a result of this terrible nightmare, the real Depeche Mode caught wind of it. They feel horrible, and they called Barry and offered me free tickets. That's gonna be my next story, because there's something terribly wrong in this country that I can't go see Depeche Mode because I don't have a passport. I got free tickets though, so I mean, I'm off to a good start. Thanks for coming, guys. Have a good night. I'm Toni, first time ever doing stand-up, and hey, it was fun.